Hey guys, it's Tryst. I am here in my lovely little quaint space to just kind of do a little Q&A video and tell you a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Tryst. I am a singer, musician, artist. I'm from New York. I just released my album Vulgar Virtue on March 21st, and I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who has purchased my album. I'm so happy to see you guys are loving it. It's been getting streams and downloads, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really sincerely do appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have questions for me for the future, and I mean, I can do more of these videos if you're into that sort of thing. Cool, let's get right to it. It's a mysterious journey. It's a world that I created from personal experience as well as fantasy that I've developed. I want you to be able to put on my album and get lost in it. Play from start to finish, no interruptions. Close your eyes, listen to it, and just let your mind go. My writing process usually includes a lot of candles, incense. I gotta get the mood going. The mood's always gotta be right. Everything to me is like a ritual in a sense. When it comes to writing, it's really just at random. As long as I get a bass line down, I can work around that. I do a lot of writing in general, lyrically, poems, and sometimes I end up going back to those and taking bits and pieces, and melodies or just words will come to me, just pop into my head, and then I can literally create a whole song maybe around that one line and set the vision and the mood that I'm after. Once I get a certain type of guitar or synth sound down on the track, then I can start to see like colors developing and what I envision for a video or for stage or whatever for the song in general. When it comes to writing, usually I take inspiration from a lot of times what's around me. I study, nature. I study the way the moon is looking. I study the way the light's hitting. It's all, sometimes I can write a whole story just based on something I saw in person. One song on the album, and I'll let you guys figure that out, was written really just from just one night where it was a beautiful full moon and I was on a beach and it was boom, right in focus, and that alone was just so inspiring, and it just created this vision in my head. So one track off the album is wrapped around that. Most of the time, each song has 3 different layers of either a story, whether it's a real story that I'm writing from experience, or something that I created, or something even in the media. That always tends to be the way I write, and I don't know if that's just my Gemini brain just bouncing all over the place. I've always described my sound as electronic grunge pop. If you find them, let me know. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the music. Love, lust, and pain are all emotions that all are within us, that we all have, and that we all should embrace and not be afraid of. Not be afraid to face them, not be afraid to let them consume us, not be afraid to put it out there and share it with other people. Just come together through the power of music. What it all comes down to is connection. I want to connect with people. I want people to connect with each other. I want people to see things and feel things, and really just take everything in around you. Take in nature, take in emotion and people. Find those connections, because once you do, you're going to be so much happier, and you're going to feel more alive, and you're going to feel more clarity. You that follow me on social media probably know that I have an obsession with 9 Inch Nails and Depeche Mode and Pink Floyd, The Cure, Kate Bush, I mean, the list just goes on. Every time I listen to The Wall by Pink Floyd, I cry. I got introduced to that album when I was a child, when I was like 7, 8 years old, and it scared me, but as I got older, I learned to appreciate it, and now it's one of my favorite albums ever. Another one of my favorite albums ever is The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails. Depeche Mode is another huge influence on me. I love Depeche Mode's synth layers and their textures, and the energy that that band creates is just magical, and it's beautiful. When it comes to writing my music or creating visuals, my favorite directors are David Lynch and Stanley Kubrick. I can't tell you how many times I have probably studied Lost Highway by David Lynch. And 2001 Space Odyssey 2 is a huge influence visually. I used to want to do acting, so I mean, hey, I would do it for them. David Lynch, if you're out there listening, I'm your girl. My first music memory I remember being obsessed with was Losing My Religion by R.E.M., Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge, and Never Gonna Get It by En Vogue. Those were my songs. So I've been, I mean, realistically, if you want to talk, I've been performing since I was a wee little one, tap dancing. I've been singing and making music in New York City for years now, and I have met so many amazing people throughout every scene I've been involved with. My advice for any artist is to just be completely true to what you feel and what you believe in. Wear whatever you want, present yourself in however fashion you want. Write whatever feels right. Don't follow any particular formula with anything. Because when you're true to yourself, that's what makes you stand out more. That's what makes you more unique. And that's what is going to make people believe in you. If you believe in what you're writing and what you stand for, then people are going to follow with that. What's next for me is to just do more performances and shows. I have shows I'm planning, I'm scheming. I would really love to get over to many different places, get my music out there more. You know, with the help from you guys, if you just share my link, if you subscribe to my channel, if you share anything that I post or social media, it all helps. Anyway, guys, thank you again so much. I'm Tryst. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook. Please subscribe to my channel because I would love to do more of these videos for you guys if you're into it. If you would like to directly support me, you can purchase my album through trystofficial.bandcamp.com. You can also make donations there as well. And I love you guys for hanging around, and I look forward to the future. Thank you guys. Mwah!